Hi there, Libra. It's 3:44 on the clock, which is the Empress, and the 44 just turned to 45. 44 is the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups, which is the grounding and integrating and learning how to receive love. It can be boredom, but that's really time meant to learn about receiving love. And then the 45, which is about the purge and letting go of those sad emotions, any kind of regret or shame or guilt. So, and we have the Empress, which is all about abundance. And there could be a mother grieving. This also could be somebody grieving a mother, or maybe somebody's illness, or shame or guilt. But it's all about letting go of the past. And we have the Rider-Waite for the main read and the clarifiers. And we're going to start by setting the tone with the Shaman Oracle. And then I have messages of love for the end. Okay, so we'll pull these at the end. And this is for Libra. Today is the 15th of October, 2023, so we're still in Libra. Happy birthday to all of you Libras out there if you haven't had your birthday yet. And for those who have already had their birthdays, happy birthday to you. So let's see what's going on. I was checking in a little bit with my inner child, and she was really excited to get going on this. And she was running the show. I also posted a few important messages on Instagram, really beautiful, loving messages. Last night I woke up and posted a message because I was getting a message from my guides about starvation. So I've been working on my ice cream fix. And my family has a very long line of starvation in our lineage. So there's definitely those starvation wounds, and food was probably my number one issue growing up. And one of the things that came up with that in the messages last night as I was meditating, going to sleep, was pregnancy. So it was really weird, just something I would never even think of. But those of you who get really nauseous with your pregnancy but don't vomit is a starvation wound, whereas those of you who vomit is more of an illness while your pregnancy wound, or perhaps having died in childbirth or died with an illness in childbirth, where then the child becomes associated with the virus or the illness that kills you. So you're just trying to get it out, you're throwing up. But the starvation was coming up as that war within, where you your body's trying to get rid of that which is taking your food away from you. And in this case, it would be a child, because they're going to take the nourishment away from you when you're already starving. But at the same time, you want to throw up or reject what's in you, you're also starving. So you are not going to let go of what's in your stomach. So you're literally like adamantly wanting to get something out of you, and yet adamantly wanting something to stay in you, and you don't know how to do them separately, and you can't. So you want to throw up, but you don't. It's very interesting. I would never even have thought of that whole lengthy explanation. So again, some of you may be curious as to why some people feel nauseous or throw up and some people don't in their pregnancies, and it may be a wound for you. It could be something physical as well, but that was the message coming up last night as we're dealing with some really deep, like fine-tuned purges right now. So definitely starvation coming up there. And of course, we've all, dealt with weight gain and weight loss and all that kind of stuff. Whether you feel like you're too heavy or that you're too thin, whatever the balance is that you're working on. All right, so for Libra, what are we working with today for this October month, 2023? First card's coming out is Many Masks. So taking off the mask. The 38 is the Queen of Cups, which is very loving, giving, intuitive energy here. But it's really calling you to come into your authentic self. And it feels like a lot of meditation here. I do have Libra in my chart, so I was just talking to you about a message that I got meditating last night. We also have the Wall coming up with Detox. So again, detoxing. I actually posted with the Wall my Instagram message today. And this card always reminds me of being inside of the tree, right? There's a picture in this deck where you can see the tree with the hole in it from the outside. And then this is like being in a theater on the inside of a tree, right? The perspective from the inside as looking out as opposed to the outside looking in. And here brings up that projection, but the projection's not coming from the outside, it's coming from the light above the hole that would take you outside. So what are our real obstacles? What are our real blocks? What are the masks that you are wearing that need to be taken off, right? They're not always clear. We have the 56, which is the Two of Swords, being in your knowing. Keeping your energy clear for peace of mind was also coming up in some cards I just pulled randomly before your read. And the Two of Swords is also about pretending not to know so you don't have to deal with something, right, for peace of mind. So it's really about, keeping to yourself, keeping your energy clear, but it's ultimately a card about your knowing, being in your knowing. And then here we have the 39, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Detox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit, perhaps taking a salt bath, meditations coming up, taking walks or hikes, all of those good things to ground you are coming up for you. Perhaps taking a break. Perhaps you're getting a break when you haven't had one in a long time. But it's all about taking the masks off. And then this final card that came up was the Stars in the Sky, which is you meditating in the middle of the bridge. The 51 is the King of Swords, which is right up your alley, with limitless possibilities. Okay, so finding your balance, finding your midpoint. The underlying energy here is Jeweled Web of connectivity, the 32 of the journey. And, the lights here is like what beings off planet would see us as. They would see us as our light. And how bright are we? What color are we? What is our connection? And jeweled, je wield, means I child. And then the two V's is like co-creation, because V is creation. And then the EB, I'm getting the ebb and flow, but it's also one equal and congruent to the B, which is also the number 13, which is transition here, to connectivity here. So we have that as the underlying energy. And these 4 cards came out for you. So 4 cards, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups. So we have the Queen and Knight of Cups coming up, very significant. And then the King of Swords as well. So these two, the Cups energies here, the Queen and the Knight of Cups, may be keeping to themselves, keeping their energy clear. And this also can be the action of the Queen of Cups over here, offering love to the King of Swords in meditation here, and they could be meditating together here as well. So there's your underlying energies here. Let's see if they'll stay up. Yeah. I can't see the numbers. I knew they were going to be like that. I keep thinking that I've pushed everything back enough for the love sign not to fall down. But then it does. Well, we'll look back at them again if we need to. Let's see, we have Beloved and the number 2, the High Priestess, underneath the Jeweled Web, the journey. And the 2 is also the Divine Feminine, the Higher Self, which the Higher Self can be the masculine or the feminine's higher self. And let's see what's going on for Libra, October 2023. And of course, going into November. And we have another eclipse. We're still in the first eclipse. We're going into another eclipse with the full moon, and then we have Halloween coming up, or Samhain, which is a big portal. So let's see what's going on for October. There's definitely been news and messages about a lot of clearing going on this month. Perhaps some challenges, but nothing, something that you can't overcome, that you should be intimidated by. I'm just getting the star guy here, winking his eye. That's Teddy's toy, by the way. Teddy is my daughter's puppy. He's 2 years old, and she just went to work, so he's at the window longing for her. When is she going to be home? All right, so let's get going with this here. Libra. 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 Before the read, I called in Mother, Father, Creator, Sophia energy. Archangel Raphael wanted to come in, and Saint Germain as well. I think that was it. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these cards. This is for Libra, October 2023. The path to their enlightenment is coming up. Can you please give us guidance on that for the best and highest good of all those concerned? Libra, October 2023. All right, so first card out for you guys. Wow, is the Ten of Cups. That's really beautiful. That came up on the message I posted on my other channel yesterday. They were all upright cards. So the Ten of Cups is the ultimate emotional fulfillment. You can't do any better than that emotionally. So it's finding that happy family, that happy ending. This can be the Rainbow Bridge as well. It always reminds me of, now I can't think of it. The family. I say it all the time. It'll come up again, I guess, if I remember it. But you know, the Austrian happy family with the nanny. You know who I'm talking about. I'm just blanking on the name. The challenge here for you is the Two of Swords, again coming up. It's reversed here. So when it's reversed, this is good because, you know, the twos are always about a decision or some kind of choice here. And that has been made, or there's clarity here, new information. But this can also knock you off balance, which is a reason why a lot of people keep the mask on here or cover their eyes because they don't want to see, because they know that they'll get knocked off balance if they know the information. So this is the challenge here, is that the information has come in, but do you want to deal with it? Or is it going to destabilize you or make you feel off balance? And this is in a mental sense. Your words, your thoughts. Swords for me can be infection too. I don't know why that's coming up. Someone might have a small infection. The foundation here is the Eight of Cups reversed, which is, you know, not walking away. This is walking away from something you put a lot of emotions into, but this is where you can't walk away. You feel stuck, not being able to walk away. There could be a lot of uncomfortable emotions, or you could just be uncomfortable dealing with feelings. But you have 10 cups here. So how did you get from this Eight of Cups and getting rid of that energy to become 10 of Cups upright? Should be very interesting to see what comes up. In the recent past is the Chariot, which is the card of movement. This is a bold movement in any which way, right? It's about ascension. It's about moving, traveling, being brave, taking the show on the road. It's also Cancer energy. Like honing in the energy of, it's very much that channeling energy, right? Honing your masculine and feminine, your polarities to the middle, to lift off. It's like Santa Claus, you know, lifting off, finding that center. And then crowning you, Libra, is the Eight of Pentacles, which is perhaps you're daydreaming. Perhaps you've decided to retire. Perhaps you're assessing your worth to see if you can retire, or how you want to go forward with the money, time, or effort, actually, that you have. Perhaps you're just daydreaming about what could be. But this also, in the SIRIAN Starseed deck, comes up for me as the Divine Feminine energy. In that deck, it's more of like Rapunzel in the Tower. So again, looking at what you have, assessing that worth, or deciding how you want to invest. Do you want to work still? Do you not want to work? Do you want to buy something? What's the best way or the best use of this time, money, and energy? And what's coming up for you, Libra, is the Ace of Wands, which is a new passion, some kind of project or offer coming in of growth, creativity. But that could be some kind of new project or a romantic passion. And we do have someone who could be offering love over there to the King of Swords. And you see yourself as the Four of Swords reversed, which is someone who may not be sleeping and rising above. Perhaps you're not sleeping with a particular person, This could be levitation. This was coming up not for Libra, but it was coming up as something levied as well. But this also could be awakening and coming out. You know, maybe you do feel like, maybe you feel like you're numb and levitating. It could be that energy as well. And the Four of Swords is a 5D connection for me as well in meditation. And this can be grounding a union as well for me. And that's what you're seeing yourself as right now. What's around you or how others might see you is the Seven of Cups upright, which is typically looked at as lots of choices or options. Here, there could be some unknown factors here, or being drawn to the risky thing that you don't know what's in it, the surprise. This could be taking a gamble. Maybe you're at an amusement park, or you're like a kid in a candy store trying to pick which one you want. But there's, you know, there may be still some unknowns before you can make a choice. But this also could be seeing synchronicities or seeing a ghost. And very unexpected. You know, this could literally be you levitating, and it's Halloween coming up. Maybe someone is levitating, or raised from the dead in your sleep. You know, maybe you felt a sleep paralysis, or you saw a ghost while you were sleeping, or again, a ghost could just be someone who returns from the past. Maybe you think you saw someone, but you thought it was somebody else and it wasn't them. You know, there's a lot of interpretations of that. This can be a lot of choices, synchronicities, having a lot of options there, things that you love to do that are very emotionally fulfilling for you. Where we have 7 cups upright, we have 8 cups reversed. So it's like you're getting rid of everything and then buying all new stuff. The block here for you is the Wheel of Fortune. So why is that a block for you? Are you afraid that the Sphinx is going to school the golden goose over there, or tell them to stop flapping their wings or to be quiet? This is about controlling your own ego, right? Taming your thoughts and words, so to speak, for your destiny here. And again, that energy of honing in your powers. So the block here for you is news that can knock you off balance, or some kind of clarity of information. And then Libra, which is also air energy over here, regarding your destiny. Perhaps you don't believe in destiny, right? Maybe you're an intellectual. So there's really positive, there's really beautiful energy actually here. Unless, of course, you're not sleeping well. Maybe you just didn't sleep well last night, and that's why that's coming up there. Maybe you don't know why you're not feeling great today, and you're being reminded that you didn't sleep well last night. But what's coming up here for you at the end is the Tower reversed. Now this can reference a sudden event that happened already, where someone blew their top, blew their crown, blew their mind, right? Threw everybody out of the house. Maybe there was an explosion or some kind of sudden event. Maybe that happened already, and you're still dealing with the fallout from that. There's also can be drama, and just a lot of, you know, drama that's always going on in your life, or resistance to sudden changes here. And we also have Scorpio reversed here. So Cancer and Libra upright for me, and then Scorpio reversed. What is connecting to what's left hanging in limbo in your read is the Six of Pentacles, which is all about being charitable, about sharing, about equity, right? Being fair. So why is that connecting this drama here, or the fallout from the sudden event, to the Eight of Pentacles upright, which is perhaps working, you know, working like an assembly line, getting your ducks in a row, getting organized, or just really like on and just punching it out, getting everything done. So whatever this was, it was like a catalyst for you. You're going here, you have the 7 Pentacles here, then 6 Pentacles, and then you have 8 Pentacles over here. So it looks like you might have given a little bit here of your time, money, and energy, but you made it right back plus more. So let's see what else is coming up with you there. I'm just just going to pull a couple cards. I'm not going to pull as many as I usually do because it gets out of hand and it's too much. But let's see where the story goes here. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups, which came up in your header cards up there. All right, so there is an offer of love or kindness, friendship, but this is being love as well. So we had, look at that. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, both in your header cards. Now she's reversed here. She may be feeling like a fool here. Did she do something foolish, or did she just fall for the Knight of Cups? We have the Ace of Cups reversed here, the Magician reversed. Right, there's a lot of reversed energies, and it all starts with this Ten of Pentacles. Let's see why. So Ten of Pentacles is upright, and so is the Ten of Cups, right? The ultimate fulfillment. You even have the Wheel of Fortune upright over here. You have the Chariot upright over here. This could be a big family trip, which everyone's really happy about, or what a long, strange trip it's been to some kind of family or legacy fulfillment. But you have the Knight of Cups here with the Fool. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed with the Magician. Somebody left out in the cold back here. There could be a child who's upset, rejected, or, you know, feeling shy and insecure. They could be a spoiled and entitled child as well, but it could be because of a split going on or being divided, or, again, someone who needs to conquer others. So it could be some kind of split or divorce or just a divide, you know, where did they want to go on vacation kind of thing. And we have this water energy here, which could be Pisces, but it could be Cancer there too. And two left out in the cold, or perhaps left homeless. And this could be two siblings over here. And maybe the Knight of Cups has to take care of the Page of Cups. Well, perhaps the adults go away on vacation or have some kind of reunion. Okay. So we have the Magician over here who may be insecure or without the tools they need. You know, this could be a child who's afraid to be left alone with just a sibling who may be old enough, but maybe they've never been left alone with them before. But also we have some kind of emotional energy here between the Queen of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. This could be siblings or a mother and child or a pet perhaps that's never been separated from their owner, or a child from their parent. This could be a new baby. Okay, but there could be, you know, this could be someone crying because they have to leave their child for the first time. But it also could be in a breakup because there could have been a split back here. And this could be two children and a mother left homeless or left out in the cold, or having other people perceive it that way, right? So they have people feel for them. Okay. So a lot of water energy in the underlying energies. But the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups are reversed with the Ace of Cups reversed. And they could feel, it could be feeling overwhelmed. They could be dumped. They could be dumped on. They could just be feeling in the dumps, perhaps moody. But the Knight of Cups is upright here. And this could be also the Queen of Cups after perhaps feeling foolish, pulling it together and getting back up on the horse. So what else do we have here? So we could have Gemini or Virgo reversed, which reversed for me can be the reversed energy of that sign. But for me, a lot of times it comes up as an aspect in their chart. Not their sun or their rising sign, but another sign in their chart. So it's not like the lead sign. So we have Gemini or Virgo. Sometimes Aries comes up for me with the Magician as well. And we do have Aries reversed here. So definitely Gemini, Virgo, Aries reversed. And then we have, like I said before, Cancer and Libra are upright. And you're coming up in your own element there with the swords. And then we have Scorpio reversed over here. So definitely, you could have all three water signs here for sure. And you do have the Ten of Cups in the middle. So there could be, you know, a big family there with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. That could be your immediate family and your extended family. Or that could be your family and your in-laws. You could be going to, you know, a birthday party for anyone in a big family. Or some kind of celebration of that nature, a reunion of some sort. And it is your birthday month, so there definitely can be birthday parties. My great nephew is having a birthday party next week as well. So let's see what comes up here. This Eight of Cups is coming up as the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups in the underlying energy. Because in the Knight of Cups is coming, what is the expression? Coming right? I'm blanking out on the expression, but they're coming up connected to this happiness. And perhaps they are Cancer energy there. So this could be the Queen of Cups, you know, being love, getting out of their funk perhaps, or perhaps moodiness, and taking the show on the road or getting it going, making a bold move to move or travel, or have a happy family, or have a happy gathering, or perhaps bridging. You know, we have a passionate offer coming up over here, which could be from Libra over here. But Libra, maybe this is a block for you. So you may be scared to offer this passion, whatever the passion is, whether it's love, whether it's sex, whether it's a new project, whatever it is. There's a block here because perhaps you don't believe in destiny. Perhaps you're worried about getting schooled, right? Getting told off for something. Like not wanting to be in check. Or are you the Sphinx having to put somebody else in check, right? Who's flapping their wings or flapping their gums. You know, it's like the kid in class who gets put in the corner. And so there could be a wound around that. All right, this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. And it looks like the Knight of Cups is the Queen of Cups because we have it up here too. The King of Swords, and you're the King of Swords with the Knight and the Queen of Cups. And it looks like she's offering love to the King of Swords there. So that's what it looks like. But with the Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. All right, this whole bunch just flipped over. Let's see what we got. All right, we have the Strength card reversed. We have the Page of Cups reversed, who is right there reversed. And we have the Six of Swords reversed and the Ten of Swords reversed. So there may have been some weakness or the need for courage here of this Page of Cups, who may be feeling very vulnerable. This can be a pet or a child as well. Again, there could be a baby involved here. But it's ultimately about feeling weak and vulnerable with no peace or seeking more peaceful waters. And I'm getting like in the womb. I don't know why that's coming up, right? Seeking more peaceful waters, or perhaps to get out of the womb, or maybe somebody wants to get back in the womb. And then here's bliss, right? To get back to the bliss. This can be that the worst is now over, like seeking peace now that the worst is over. But, you know, this is very vulnerable, weak energy here. And then, you know, just doing a 180, so to speak, over here. Unless this is someone separate from them after the Queen of Cups having to deal with the Page of Cups, having to turn it around and be love again and not be affected by a child or a pet. Right? Feeling like themselves again, feeling the bliss. Now that the worst is over. Maybe having to babysit, you know. So we have the Chariot. And that could be a delivery of a child as well. So we have the Chariot with the Ten of Cups reversed. So it was reversed with the Queen of Wands reversed. And again, these uncomfortable emotions down here. This could be someone who is contributing to the unhappiness of the family or ending an emotional cycle. And again, this could be a split or a divorce. Perhaps the Queen of Wands reversed moved out, or perhaps wanted to leave, but she's coming up reversed, which isn't a great place for the Queen of Wands to be. Maybe she's tired or sick and tired or sick, or maybe she's, you know, she's pissed off and she's tired of this emotional cycle, and so she takes off. And she's coming up as the Magician reversed, okay? So perhaps she's manipulative, she's insecure, or she doesn't feel like she's got the tools to manifest for herself. I mean, the King of Wands here too. So it definitely looks like there's some kind of split here, unless the King and the Queen of Wands are brother and sister, or just two fire signs, but there's a lot of manipulation or insecurity between them, right? She's got an unhappy family or ending the emotional cycle, and he's upright, and he's connected to the happy family. He's the happy side of the family. She's the unhappy side of the family. And he's moving on to lead the way. There's the Knight of Cups, who could be the King of Wands, or that could be somebody with him. And then we have the King of Swords as well. Okay, so this looks like the King of Wands offering love, or with the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, both offering love together to the King of Swords reversed. Very interesting. The King of Swords is coming up reversed. So he may be in a negative self-talk place, but you got to be careful with the King of Swords reversed, because, you know, that could be a lethal weapon, his words and thoughts. That could be someone who's lying or verbally abusive, or just has totally gone silent. But he could just be a negative self-talk, right? You know, or maybe he's negative in general. The underlying energy here is the Eight of Cups. And there the Wheel of Fortune was reversed. It's like everything turned around. So there was a twist of fate here, or some kind of downturn, that allowed this new passion to come in. This new seed. This could be a pregnancy as well. Again, trying to get pregnant. And it finally worked. Or maybe you're still hoping that it's going to work or hit. So anyway, it doesn't have to be actual pregnancy, but planting a new seed for some kind of birth. But there may be some uncomfortable emotions with this, you know, especially if you are trying to get pregnant and you've had an issue doing so. You may have tried multiple times. Or maybe you tried to start a passion or light a fire multiple times, but you just couldn't light the fire here, like trying to get your lighter lit. And that's coming from the Emperor here. And perhaps about a trip or a move here. This also can reference someone's ascension. So this could be the passing of the Emperor. This could be a sudden event that happened. It's not, we don't have death in the read, so it's not about a death, but it could have been someone, you know, someone lost a father in the past. Or it's just about the Emperor here, and he's got all the power here of movement. The central energy here is the Ten of Cups, which is coming up as the Ace of Swords, the truth. You have the truth and happiness, right? This is love. You have love light here. The truth is being given to an upside down world, or perhaps a 5D world. The truth is being given to perhaps get closure on a situation, to come full circle. Perhaps this could be a neighbor, someone in the swimming pool. This could be someone getting in trouble for being in the swimming pool. I hope this isn't someone who's found in the swimming pool, but the way it's looking, it's possible. But I feel like it's more someone getting reprimanded for being in the pool. And then we have, you know, spending money, investing in themselves here, a little time out there. But there's happiness there. This could be, and that could be somebody with Pisces in their chart, or a Pisces person. Who else is coming up? The Fool's coming up here. So this truth is literally setting the family here free. We have Pisces reversed and Aries upright, which is the end of the cycle. And the North Node's in Aries right now, which the North Node goes backwards. So it goes into Pisces after Aries. So Pisces isn't going to be coming in for, you know, a year and a half or so as far as the North Node. But that's what's yet to come. But right now, we're investing in Aries. The truth shall set you free. And Aries is the first sign, right? It's the starting gate. It's all about that new energy. And somebody's freed from all their burdens right here. The truth sets them free from the weight of the world, from their burdens, from their responsibilities, perhaps from being overweight, because that was coming up today here. Feeling freed from the burden or perhaps the shame of that, right? And then we have the Seven of Swords after that. So there's all this conflict energy around that, right? This is the liar, cheater, thief card, but, you know, getting away with something, somebody getting out of a fight. This could be someone who causes the fight and then leaves. So what's all that about? You know, somebody likes to stir the pot. And then just dumping the burdens on this person here, who's now set free by this truth over here that's come in about the upside down world, or the neighborhood going to pot, or a Pisces or divine feminine in the 5D perhaps, or in another world. Yeah, but this is, you know, the pursuit of happiness, right? The pursuit of riches and starting over again here. And someone, again, starting the fire, here's that fire lit, and then taking off, like causing everyone else conflict and fight. And then taking off to just give somebody else burdens as well. Right? This could be a burden to keep this person's secrets. The block is that Two of Swords. We have the Empress with the Three of Swords reversed. So there's clarity here, new information. Could be telling somebody how it is. As we have the Empress and the Emperor both upright here, she may be healing, perhaps from a procedure, or perhaps she gets really, you know, affected by seasonal changes. So maybe she's getting over some of that. This also can be getting over a separation, some kind of disappointment. Okay, and she ends up right next to the King of Swords reversed, so that could be a divorce, especially since we have the Ace of Swords in reversed in the underlying energies. This can also be, you know, the parents, and the King of Swords is the son. So the Empress here is at least healing or forgiving or apologizing here. There's some clarity or new information that's come in. But again, it could be destabilizing. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles crowning for you. Oh, and that went flying. Two cards. We have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. All right, so someone's trying to figure out how they're going to spend their money or their time after this energy has come in from the King of Pentacles reversed, who may be living in the past over here. So there's some love coming in from someone who's juggling or perhaps performing. That could be a singing telegram. As we have the King of Pentacles, who may be very uncomfortable doing this, but perhaps they're looking back, or they're going or trying to go back to someone, or they've been living in the past and now they want to try to win someone back. So right, we have a big passion and love offer right there, coming from the King of Pentacles reversed. But why is he reversed? Is he ungrounded? Does he only have two pentacles to his name now after being the King of Pentacles? And you notice we have all these kings coming up right here. King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. King of Wands is upright. And so is the Emperor up here. They could be the same person. The King of Pentacles here is looking back at the patience or the angel here, or how patient they were with an ex, or without any affection here, or with somebody with Sagittarius, a Sagittarius with Gemini in their chart here. And again, the War of the Roses, so to speak, here. So looking back at how patient they were, right, post-war now, or without affection, or dealing with PTSD and those kind of issues, perhaps having to stay in the same house together, and that could be with children, and trying to start over and manifest dreams over here with the Queen of Pentacles over here. And that could be two people in the house. This could be somebody with Capricorn in their chart, maybe two people who are splitting up, still living together, or coming together after a split, no matter what kind of split that is. And you're seeing yourself here as that Four of Swords reversed. And this passion's coming from a Libra energy here. So this could be your energy right here with that King of Pentacles reversed. Four of Swords reversed for Libra, October 2023. So the Moon reversed and the Three of Cups upright. On this, we just had the new moon eclipse, and this could be coming together in joy and levitating here, perhaps hanging out with someone. So we could have Pisces or Capricorn there, and then Scorpio reversed here, and Cancer reversed. So you could have all three water signs here. Look at that. And Capricorn. So you could be Capricorn with Libra energy, hanging out with three water signs, or maybe you have one of the water signs, and there's also a Capricorn here. But those are the energies coming up here. Perhaps rising above. But I'm getting elation from this gathering here, because this is this eclipsing into joy. Some kind of gathering of fun, hanging out, and just, you know, being really tired, exhausted together, but it's fun. Or maybe very tired afterward. This can be a near-death experience, or someone who's on hospice or something, and bringing everybody together to hover around them and just enjoy each other's company. But it's just really, you know, levitating energy, you know, really just rising up into this fire, this passion. This energy here could have inspired you to your destiny. Perhaps you never saw it before, and now you're seeing it. But maybe you're someone who just never believed in that ideology of destiny. But now you're actually seeing it for yourself. And what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Seven of Cups. And there's the Five of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Cups upright. And there's that Four of Swords reversed again, along with the Sovereign upright here. All right, so this, again, is like a kid in a candy store, especially with this elation here. After getting over yourself and walking away from uncomfortable emotions, which then turned all the cups upright, and, you know, levitating, hanging out with the catch over here, right? Because she's the epitome of a single person. She's got everything she needs or wants. So it's by finally walking away from something that wasn't serving you that just flipped everything. And then you find yourself hanging out with perhaps the person of your dreams. This also could be an independent child of yours that you get to hang out with. Or perhaps if you're not getting any sleep, taking a walk away from them. If you're living in the house still with somebody, this could be going out at night to get, you know, to get into your own energy. But the cups are all upright here. The block for you is destiny, or yourself. We had the Page of Wands reversed with the Nine of Wands reversed and the High Priestess. This could be frustration. This could be a childlike energy all over the place. This can be an ADHD energy. This can be frustration. This could be a child who's sick. But again, very ungrounded energy. But then here's the wounded warrior surrendering to the High Priestess. He looks kind of like very vulnerable there and insecure, but he's not being defensive anymore. But this is an issue over here. Excuse me. I like the wounded warrior when it's surrendered, because that means he's letting go of all that hurt or energy they put into something and defending it, but it's not helping them because it's not serving them anymore. And it's like finally dropping that one last wand and saying, you know, F it. And saying, I like you. It's so like kind of sweet and innocent. But this is the block for you, is letting go of all your plans, all the hard work that you've done. And then here's the High Priestess, who could be, you know, a psychic person. This could be a sister. This could be someone who's an aide or a nurse or someone who works with you. Maybe you don't usually connect with someone like that. This also could be realizing that in order to get what you want, you might have to disconnect from your sister or some kind of aide or nurse or secret keeper, right? This could be your accountant or some kind of advisor who's always kept your secrets for you. But maybe that you realize that wasn't a service to you. And then we have the Tower here. The Eight of Wands and the Two of Wands reversed. And the Nine of Cups reversed. So this is a lot of energy going back and forth. And this is not having a choice about it. Or maybe you just can't implement the plan that you chose right now, but you're not getting your way. This is dissatisfaction, or perhaps just not being happy alone. There's a lot of back and forth here without a choice. And that could be the drama that you're dealing with. Not getting your way. But because you're dealing with that, this is perhaps saving your money, keeping your time, money, and effort to yourself, holding on, keeping your cards close to your chest, right? So that you can keep the energy channeled, which kept coming in the beginning of the read, as to not waste your energy. And then you have the Two of Cups coming in here. So something really positive here, right? By dealing with this energy without a choice, allowing the energy to flow back and forth and not block it after assessing worth over here, and not being afraid to give, right? This could be someone who's been afraid to give, someone who's maybe been called cheap before because they have money but they won't spend it. So finding out that by putting out a little bit, you then get even more back in return. And there's this really amazing connection right there, which could be the one. Look at that. And that could be union energy here. And perhaps a whole new start. Starting something new. Studying the gold coin. Perhaps being tested. When your dreams come true. Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps with Capricorn in their chart. Or somebody who's detoxing. For their dreams to come true as well. And get aligned. It's really beautiful energy. So before, there was a lack of equity here, but now you have brought that imbalance into alignment. Okay? Before, perhaps you were the Knight of Wands, you know, falling off their horse, perhaps getting hurt, or being seen as the player, or the one with no follow-through, or perhaps who promised with good intentions, but then fell short on energy, or perhaps were paralyzed by their passions and couldn't move. Right? Didn't believe in destiny. And we had the Knight of Pentacles reversed too. Perhaps dealing with another person, dealing with something similar to you. And then we have the that Six of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles. Bringing it all together. What's that bringing up? Six of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles for Libra. There we go. Look at that. The soulmate energy, past life connection. The Queen of Swords speaking her truth to the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy. This could be a big community or to the world at large about heaven on earth, right? This is that soul tie energy here. And again, the truth shall set you free. Look what comes up with that, okay? So there's this big prize here. So if you are getting the catch over here as the Queen of Pentacles, or both. Maybe she is the Queen of Pentacles, or this could be a mother and daughter as well, or maybe there's you have two people in your life, one you're leaving, one you're coming into. But this is, you know, everything as far as manifestation, right? Co-creating together with great legacy and wealth. And here's the Queen of Swords offering the truth about that or talking about it. And perhaps it's something you were just dealing with, and then you hear somebody saying exactly what you were doing. But again, there could be draining children or feeling very affected by no sun and the change of weather. And there's that Tower again, having been before, which is this energy that came in, but then led into this realignment. And this was coming up, this drama was coming up, or this past sudden event was Leo reversed, Scorpio reversed. And then the Queen of Cups comes up again, and she's upright. So when she comes in, all of a sudden this gets realigned again. Very interesting. Now we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. There could be two females coming together, or that could be two aspects of the same person, or just one is an air sign and then one is a water sign who are best friends. And I pulled a few extra cards for you since it is your birthday month here. And we have, look at that, Queen of Swords again with the Knight of Swords, both upright. Are these all upright? Nope, they're reversed too. So we have, oh, sorry about that. We have the Queen and Knight coming together, but their words might be a little bit sharp to take for the Queen of Swords, even though they're both swords energy. And then we have the Moon card upright with the Devil upright and the Temperance all in a row. Okay, so these three big major arcana. We have the full moon eclipse coming up, I think it's the 28th. And then we have Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius. And then again, here's temptation, addictions, any of that stuff perhaps that needs to be cleared. Somebody who's waving, who may tempt you, the ball and chain, or any addictions, codependencies that you're dealing with. And again, the angel and the devil, like Animal House, one on each shoulder at the full moon. So again, maybe you realize the full moon when it comes up might bring out the worst in people. And again, there could be this energy right here. They're both coming up as air signs. There's no air signs over here. So what do we have? Getting into alignment, the Queen of Swords is receiving some kind of news or delivery or the truth. Right? She speaks it and then she's getting it back. Perhaps at night, or this could be subconscious energies bubbling up as well, or at this next full moon eclipse. And again, dealing with the angel and the devil here in order to bring it to the middle. And there's that honing in those energies, right? Bringing in the polarities to the center. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the King of Cups. So this could be conditions of love. You know, she could be speaking her truth, which may come with conditions. Or perhaps she's talking about the King of Cups reversed, who could be someone who's emotionally detached or over-emotional, perhaps depressed or alcoholic here. And he's coming up with justice. And we have the Queen of Cups right above him. Okay, so there's Libra energy right there and lots of water. That can also reference, these could be lawyers for two different parties and getting settled with that if someone's splitting up. And then the Knight of Swords. That came out so gently. The Eight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords coming up as feeling, you know, they're coming in with truth here, but it's sharper than the Queen of Swords there. It may be a little bit hard to take because they're coming from a place of anxiety or imprisonment here, or feeling trapped, like a trapped bird all of a sudden being released, but they're not. Right? They're out in the cold, or perhaps homeless, or perhaps with a younger sibling to take care of. Or stepping up to the plate to speak up for themselves. Feeling hurt or injured. And she may have her truth, but the Knight of Swords may have theirs too. So this can be the same person, or these could be two separate people, and this one is trying to defend a younger, vulnerable person that can't defend themselves, who may feel left out in the cold, or imprisoned, or without a home, literally, or someone who's sick or injured. That can be patients as well, right? Being locked out, someone being discharged from a hospital, feeling imprisoned there. That could be someone who left against medical advice because of the full moon, or a Cancer energy there. And that Cancer is coming up with the Emperor there. And feeling defenseless to the energies coming in, ganged up on, right? The group against a group against one. At the full moon could just represent the full moon energies. It's hard to take. But also this person on the bottom is learning how they don't need an excuse. As long as they're being in their truth and doing it with love, they don't need to give these people an excuse. And they may be fine with being on the downside here. And maybe there's waiting for these energies to pass at the full moon. So there's this Ace of Pentacles of an offer of a new life, or time, money, and energy, perhaps to get a divorce or break a contract here, to pay off a religious leader here, or somebody who's tainted in power, right? This is someone who's got poor judgment or needs to swallow their pride. The day the music died over here with Taurus reverse and Aquarius reverse. And we've got the Devil and the Angel here. So we have what's left here is the Eight of Pentacles reverse, which is now upright. So this is someone who is out of alignment with this person here. So it's landing right on that catch over here. But they were out of alignment with them. They were one pentacle down, but they were reversed. So they were working on that to become equal with them. Right? So when they're off balance, they fall into their old patterns or addictions, and then keep to themselves, keep their energy clear in order to find their balance again. There's that Knight of Swords, right? Off balance. Could be lashing out. And they didn't want to be in this place right here when addressing the Queen of Swords. Okay? And this could be someone holding their tongue with an advisor. Maybe they're lashing out at them, trying to get advice on what they should do. And again, there's a lot of swords again. The Nine of Swords over here is to end the nightmare. How do we get out of this angel-devil relationship at the full moon? So again, it's all about removing the masks